enough is enough, you all. I need to get serious and I need to get shit done. And by shit, I mean like actually doing the hobbies that I enjoy, but just never make enough time for it because I'm always making videos. And as much as I love making videos, I do feel like I need a second hobby or to put my time into something else so I don't burn myself out. So in this video, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making crafts, working on little projects, reading a little bit, just doing all the things that I tell myself I'm going to do, but then I put off because I prioritize making videos or literally anything else. I'll apologize in advance because I don't think there's really going to be much structure to this video. It is going to be a little bit different every day because I'm going to be working on different things or whatever I'm feeling that day. So with that being said, let's get to doing shit. The first thing that I want to do, I actually talked to you all about it like maybe 2 videos back, was I was working on a little mood board for ACL because I've always wanted to do it. And so I kind of went out and I got myself this bulletin board. Is this a bulletin board? A push pin board. And then I did tell you all in the last video that I wanted to go to the library. Why did I say that? Wanted to go. I wanted to go to the library to print out the photos that I put on my digital mood board. And I did it. I actually did it. I went out and I did the shit that I told you I was gonna do. Just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and clip you right here. Actually, you know what I'm wondering? Will the audio be affected if I take this off? Because I know this is for like the wind and stuff, but there's no wind in here, only my AC, but I don't think you all can hear it. Just check the audio and I think we're good, you all. I think we're good. So that's awesome because I really don't like having this little fuzzy thing. It's just kind of annoying. It like always bothers me on my neck. So let's go back to the board. I eventually do want to get some like material or charms or fun stuff to add to it other than the pictures that I printed, just because when I do look up like mood board inspirations, a lot of the time there's like fabric and jewelry on there, which I'm assuming is because it's usually like in the fashion setting and people are going to use the material as inspiration for what they're using to create a garment. I'm not creating a garment, but you get the idea. I want to have other stuff other than photos on that board, but for today, I'm just going to start by cutting all these pictures out and trying to pin them on my board. I do want to have 2 boards though, because the first day of the festival is Charli XCX, and then the second day is Lorde headlining. But at the same time, now I'm thinking, should I just combine both boards together? Like have one board for the overall theme of the festival. And I'll also update you all throughout the video because who knows, maybe I come back to this board. But let's get started on cutting some pictures. While I'm cutting, I'll also talk to you all a little bit about why I wanted to make the mood board, just because I feel like it's such a random thing to want to do, but I don't ever think I'll be in the fashion setting. Like, I don't think I'll ever be creating any garment for anyone. And the reason why I know that is because I've tried to sew and have tried to learn the whole process of like sewing and everything through YouTube University, and it never works out well for me. I always end up like breaking my needle, which that could be because I'm like using the incorrect needle for it, or my bobbin gets stuck. I just get very easily frustrated, and I feel like that's something I would really need to go to school for, or like not go to school for, but take like a class or a workshop. Now that I'm saying that out loud, it reminds me I should look for a workshop near me. Like, this is what I mean, you all. I say I want to do things, but then I forget about them, because when we first moved here, I was like, no, like once we're in Texas, I'm gonna look for a place to take a class for sewing because I really want to get into it. And have I? No, I haven't. I love clothing, and I just get really inspired seeing the way other people dress up, and like even seeing videos of people who create their own clothing. I'm like, that is so cool. And I love following stylists on Instagram, especially like Harry Styles stylist. After every show uploads a picture of like the drawing of the outfit and the sketch. I think it's part of like a lookbook for his tour, and I just think that looks so cool, and I've always wanted to have something like that where like I have either my outfit drawn out or a mood board. Don't get me wrong, I love pinning things on Pinterest, but there's just something so fun about like printing your photos out physically and then just pinning them onto your own physical board. I don't know, I love it so much. Like, I've never done it, but I'm already so excited. And then it also reminds me of like when I was younger, I loved printing out photos of One Direction correction and adding them to my binder. Like, I lived printing things out at the library. This is actually reminding me of a time where in middle school, I was reading fan fiction off of Facebook, of all places, I know. And I took the story off of Facebook, I copied the whole thing, pasted it onto a Word document, and then printed it out like a book and gave it to my friend, and I was like, oh my god, girl, this is the best like fan fiction ever. The library hated to see me coming, whether it was my high school library, my university library, and now my local public library. I also want to remind you all to utilize your public library. Go get a library card, use their printer, use their services, use the public library. We need people to go to the library. I'm finally done cutting everything, you all. And I also forgot to mention, I do like to talk a lot, so I hope when you're watching this video, you're like doing something or maybe working on your own little craft, because yeah, I wanted to show you some of the things that I printed out. This is one of the pictures that I printed out, but I'm kind of like stuck on this one because I don't know if I want to like cut it all out, like remove the white and just leave it like a sticker, or if I want to leave the white background. I'm also not sure if I want to keep this together, like having it as one color, or if I want to cut them out separately like this and then kind of move them around. I kind of like the idea of it being one piece, but we'll see. I also went ahead and printed out some keywords that I wanted for the mood board. So like for Lord, I went ahead and printed out metallic silver, and then I printed out this because this is kind of like the color palette I want to go for, or like the accent colors. Similar to the metallic silver is also like, where's the other one? I lost my words. I literally lost my words. Where are you, word? This one. Body glitter, so I printed out some body glitter pictures, and then also like glitter for makeup, glitter on the hair, more body glitter, very 2014 vibes, early Tumblr, indie sleaze. And now all I have to do is put the pictures on the board, but like I said, I am kind of torn now between wanting to create one entire board for ACL, or if I want to create two different boards. After careful consideration, I think I'm gonna read a book. I think I'm gonna put a pause on this. Like I said, this video is not gonna be structured. It's just gonna be all about what I'm feeling in the moment. And at the moment, I don't feel like putting anything on this board just because it already is getting later. And it's about to be 9 p.m. I'm getting hungry. I want to make some dinner. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to start reading my book. Well, I already started it. I think I got about 4 pages in. But I'm going to continue it. Like, actually read. I want to read 2 chapters. I want to make myself read 2 chapters tonight. I'm done with dinner. I have to show you all something because I made a little bit of a purchase and I'm obsessed. Peep the hoodie, peep the hoodie. For those of you who don't know what this is a Boston Raiders hoodie from Heated Rivalry, and in the back it says 81 Rosenau, and I'm obsessed with it. I have been wanting this for months, and every time it gets advertised to me, I'm always like, should I get it? Should I get it? And I was like, you know what? F it, girl, get it because you love the show and you've been thinking about this for months. Today, I've just been wearing it all day long. I'm just really happy that I finally got it. Had to show it to you all. But anyways, you all, it's already 10:30 and Martin works really early in the morning. I know he's about to come to bed soon. So I'm going to try to really quickly tell you what this book is about and try to get a little bit of reading done. And then as soon as he gets back, I'm probably going to have to put my reading light on and read in the dark. So the book that I am going to start reading is King of Gluttony. And fun fact, this is actually the series that got me into reading. I believe it was like 3 years ago when I started the series on audiobook. And by the way, the audiobook series was like, at the time, it really put me on. It was my introduction to audiobooks, and I was like, whoa, what is this? Like, the spice and everything, it hooked me quickly. But it's been a while since I've read the last one. I think the last one I listened to it on audiobook as well. I think it was King of Envy. This one is King of Gluttony. I have no idea what the storyline is. I need to read the back of it. I think within the first few pages, I realized it's a frenemies, like enemies to lover, which I love. If there's one thing about me, I love an enemies to lover trope. But for those of you who don't know what this series is about, it's basically, to sum it up, because I'm so horrible at like giving descriptions of anything, basically, I'm trying to be better about it. But like the gist of it, it's like powerful men, like whether it's a rich CEO or like, yeah, like I think most of them, they're all like CEOs or like owners of a very powerful business. And so now we are on King of Gluttony. Let's see. She's his greatest rival and his greatest weakness. Handsome, talented, and beloved by almost everyone, Sebastian Laurent is used to being on top. The heir to a culinary empire, his sharp instincts and effortless charm have made him a legend. Wait, culinary empire? I did not know this. Like, I honestly didn't read what the book was about. I just was like, okay, it's part of the series. I like the series. I'm gonna read it. But culinary empire, I'm into this already. What people don't see are the demons lurking beneath his golden boy facade. There's only one person who's come close to knowing the real him, Maya Sin. Am I pronouncing that right? Sin? Sign. Please, if I'm getting this wrong, I'm gonna look up the pronunciation tomorrow. His childhood rival and secret obsession. Obsession, hold on. He's also the only one who's ever successfully challenged him. He can't stand her, but if that's true, why can't he stop thinking about her? Smart, witty, and competitive to a fault, top marketing executive Maya is used to winning unless her opponent is Sebastian. It's something that's infuriated her and motivated her entire life. So when a series of unfortunate events forces Maya to work with her sworn enemy, she's determined to one-up him and show the world who's the best once and for all. What she doesn't count on, not hating their time together. To her horror, she might even like it. There may be a thin line between love and hate, but that's the one line she'll never cross. Not with him. Not ever. Yeah, right, girl. Yeah, right. I already know she's crossing that line. And you know what? I'm looking forward to that line being crossed, jumped over, and all of the above. I will say you what, because this book came out, when did it come out? It came out a couple months ago, but I was reading the first page and immediately I thought it was so funny because recently there was like a parasite outbreak in lettuce and stuff. And when I started reading this, at the bottom of the first page it says, "We're pulling every product in the pasta line off the shelves. Put together a press release so we can send out within the next 2 hours." I was like, oh great, they're having a little bit of an outbreak in their universe as well. So I thought that was just really funny. I got to page 9. Let's see where chapter 1 ends. I'm in chapter 2 already. I guess like the chapters are short, but I'm on chapter 2, so I guess I already made my reading goal. I don't have to read tonight. Just kidding you all. I have to make it to chapter 4 then. So chapter 4 is chapter 4 is page 24. That's actually not too bad, to be honest. I could probably read more than that, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the reading. We'll see how it goes. Also, by the way, the book comes with some fan art, so this is kind of what the characters are supposed to look like. I know this might not be like the best lighting. Maybe I can show you a better like picture tomorrow, but these are the vibes of the book. Oh my god, you all, I cannot make this shit up. I literally flipped the page and it says that Sebastian is a part of 2 newly minted Michelin star restaurants. Like, are you kidding me? I know the back said that he was the heir to a culinary empire, but 2 Michelin star restaurants? Come on. Come on. I told you all that this book is all about like powerful, rich CEOs, like 2 Michelin star restaurants. And you know what? I'm kind of living for it. So like, take me there. Take me there. I want to see like I want to see him working in the kitchen. Like, I wonder if he's just actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think he's just like the overseer. He's the heir to the culinary empire, so I don't think he's actually working in the kitchen. I think he just owns the restaurants. We'll see though. We will see. I really do hope that he's a chef though, like just a little bit, you know. Give me a little bit of a kitchen moment, if you will. I'm on page 14, but I think Martin's already getting off like his computer, so I am gonna go ahead and stop recording, but I will be returning in the morning with a recap of what I read and how many pages I read. Right now I'm on page 14. I need to get to page 24 to meet my 2-chapter reading goal for the night. I'm already getting tired too, so I will see you all tomorrow. Beauty school dropout, no graduation day for you. Beauty school dropout. Fun fact, you all, when I was in high school, I was actually in the Grace musical. And I actually did wear a shower cap now that I think about it. Our costume budget was very, very low to the point where we did wear these shower caps and trash bags. Trash bags as capes, you all. Trash bags. Trash bags. Anyways, it's been a while since I vlogged, so I kind of wanted to catch you all up to speed while my hair is processing. Update number 1, I finished my book. Did I vlog any of it? No. Why? Because I don't know if it's like expectations or what, but since I said I'm getting shit done, for some reason, like it made me, not that it made me not want to get shit done, but I was just like, the pressure of it was so real. And so I started reading my book, but I just wouldn't vlog it. I was just like, no, like, let me lock in, let me like just read. I don't need to record this, like I just need to get it done. And maybe that could be the thing of like where I really struggle to multitask. I don't know. Update on the book. It was the first Anna Wong book that I actually didn't like, to be honest, you all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it had me the first half, but then the second half, it kind of lost me. It was just a little too much for me on the spice aspect, and that could just be because I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I was just like, this is a lot all at once and I don't really care for it. Also, I did tell you all like, oh, I really hope that like he's a chef. Like, I hope Sebastian actually cooks and isn't just like an owner of a culinary business. He was a cook. I was so excited about that and I was eating it up. But then towards the end of the book, I did realize this was a rivals to lovers book, which is very different from enemies to lover. I think I told you all that it was enemies to lover. I love an enemies to lover trope. This was a rivals to lovers. And for those of you who don't know the difference, I did see somebody say that rivals to lovers is just like competition, like you're always competing, but you still like wish each other the best along the way. Enemies to lover is like you just hate each other. It doesn't matter. Like, you do not wish each other the best, but then you just somehow along the way end up falling for each other. And I was like, I like that one. So that's the update on my book. I do want to start another one, but I just wanted to give myself a little bit of a breather because I finished it in a week, which, to be honest, I am a very slow reader and I can't believe I finished it in the week. So kind of pat myself on the back. Do want to start another one. Update number 2, you all, we hit 200 subscribers. We hit 200 subscribers. If you all saw my previous video, I talked a little bit about it and like my little journey to it, or like it wasn't really so much of a journey, and I did at some point get a little bit of vulnerable, and I still don't know how I feel about it. I do feel like maybe offloading the video, but at the same time I'm trying to let myself be vulnerable on the internet. I'm like, it's okay to like admit that sometimes you are like a little bit insecure and like all these things. Which brings me to update number 2. I have been feeling a little insecure, you all. This is part of the reason why I got my hair dyed, because I feel like presentation is really important to me, and not like in the way that like, oh, I have to look good all the time, but like when I look good, I feel good. If I don't look good, I don't feel good. And I've just been struggling really badly with like a lot of inflammation and redness on my skin, more than usual, and then just breaking out extra with like hormonal acne. So I feel like that did kind of play a role into why I didn't record, because I was already feeling pretty low, pretty sad, and I did mention that in my previous video. It was more of a mental thing, but then also physically feeling bad. I was just like, oh my god, I feel shitty in my head and then I feel shitty outside of my head. It just wasn't a good combo. So I don't know, stopped recording for a little bit. I'm feeling a lot better, getting my hair done, and I did order some skincare, which I can maybe show you all real quick. I did a little bit of a patch test on my face just because I heard that you're supposed to like just put a little before you put the whole product on your face, because if you get a little bit of a breakout there, it means that the product is not good for you. And so I don't want to put this all over my face and then find out that my entire face is broken out. So I got this discoloration correcting serum because I have always had like a darker patch around my mouth and I don't love it. And then I also have this, which I don't know if that's a birthmark, you all. Like, I never really questioned it, but maybe it could be discoloration. I don't know. And I could also get a dermatologist, but that's a whole nother thing. And I got azelaic acid. This one content creator that I follow had similar issues to like their skin as me, and all the things that she was pointing out, I was like, oh my god, like I think I could use this. Like, she said that she was using this, but she had a high dosage that required a prescription. This is a smaller dosage that didn't require a prescription. So I thought I would try it out, see if it does anything. And if it doesn't, that's all right. I tried it. Maybe I do need a higher dosage and I could go to a dermatologist. But for now, I think that this might help because I did see good reviews and like before and after pictures. I almost forgot about this one, which is so important to talk about because I told you all that I was like feeling insecure and whatnot. It's okay to be insecure, but as someone who is constantly documenting their face and putting their face on the internet, it kind of sucks to like look at my face. And like whenever I'm editing, I'm so aware of my features and my breakouts and everything. And one of those features has been this breakout specifically. Oh, okay, I like you all, I need to back the screen up. That cyst or whatever that is, oh my gosh, I've had it for months, if not maybe even a year. To be honest, it's always bothered me, but I just like brush it off, or I'll curl my eyelashes and it'll cover it, but it just always bothers me. And so I finally found a solution, which was these scrubs, because a lot of people were saying that in order to get this popped or removed, I'd have to go to a specific eye doctor that has to pop it. And the wait time for that is insane. But then I just kept researching and I found these, and people were saying that this works. So I've been like rubbing it all over my eyelid, and honestly, the swelling has gone down. So I have been seeing improvements. I cannot keep going with this on my eye. Like it just brings my confidence down just a little. So all the updates for now, I'm just getting my hair done, trying to be proactive about my skin, and hopefully starting a book soon. Also, we hit 200 subscribers, you all. Like, I'm still not over it. I'm still not over it. I'm so happy, and thank you again. For now, I am gonna go eat a little, then rinse this hair, and the next time you all see me, I will have freshly dyed dark hair, and I'm so excited. I feel like a brand new person. That's what I feel like. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are, but I love you. I love the dark hair so much. I think this is the first time where I dye my hair and I love it so much. Like, I usually love it, but like I love this on another level because it's so dark and there's no warm tone to it. It's like so cool, and it looks kind of like a wig. Oh my god! And my confidence is suddenly revived. Insecure who? Who? Not me. Partially. But besides the point. I was editing the vlog and I realized that I never showed you all what my mood board looks like or like what I did to it. So I kind of want to show you all that now. I know it's like a little late, but let's go check it out. Here's what the board's looking like right now. I still want to add some material and maybe some accessories to it. But I did decide just to do one day at a time. So this is my Charli XCX inspiration board. I printed out some photos from her Wink Wink music video as well as this color palette. These are a few of the skirts that I really like and I want to try to look forward to wear to the festival. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel having this mood board, if it was gonna do anything to me or not, but honestly, it really did inspire me. I did start hunting for some outfits online just because I told you all I've been having the worst luck with shopping for clothes in person, so I'm resorting to the internet, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't found anything, but the inspiration is there. I know what I'm looking for, and now it's just a matter of finding it. So update on the mood board for now. Hopefully it progresses. If it doesn't, you all can call me out on it, but for now, I'm just gonna let it be. I'm also just happy with how it looks, and I don't want to pressure myself to make it this big deal because it's not. It's just something I wanted to do for fun. It doesn't have to be like an actual fashion mood board. Like, this is purely for my entertainment and I guess yours now. I did get pretty busy this week and there are a few things that I wish I could have done to put into this video, but I didn't do it, and I am gonna be doing them, but I just feel like this video is pretty long and I don't want to keep it going because I don't even know if you all want that. So I think I'm gonna cut it here and I'm gonna continue vlogging and continue making stuff and then share it with you all, but just not in this video, maybe in another video. We'll probably more than likely in my next video. But if you all like this kind of watching me do stuff or listening to me talk about doing stuff, and let me know. But also, if you all can't get enough of me, make sure you check out my Instagram and my TikTok, where I post a lot more content more often. And I think that's it. I think that is it for this video, you all. Thank you all for watching. I love you, and I will see you in another video, okay? All right, bye. Okay, if you made it this far, guess what? I'm gonna start watching Sterling Silver. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the show. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. I have no idea what the show is about at the moment. All I've seen is like people be like, just started watching Sterling Silver. Oh my god, it's amazing. And I'm like, what is this show about? I want to know. I want to be involved. So I'm gonna watch that probably tonight, and then I'll catch you all up on what I think about it next week or next video. Okay, bye.